Welcome back to Neon Trash, all you cyberpunks and retro nerds out there. It's Tommy the Hammer, kicking it with my good buddy Dale.
Yo.
And it is a Saturday night. We thought we would do a double feature. You know how we roll on Neon Trash. First, we're going to start things off with the movie The Devil in Miss Jones. This is the prolific porno movie from the 1970s. I've probably seen it, but I can't really remember it. This is one of those films that's always, circling around the horror circuits and, rare film festivals, things like that. So it's been around for years, it's prolific, and I can't wait to dive into this one. But for Dale's pick, what did you bring tonight, man?
We're gonna go with another sleazy classic, Dr. Butcher MD.
Yeah.
Dr. Butcher.
Yes, also known as Zombie Holocaust, among many other titles for this movie.
I love this film because it's one of the major heavy hitters in the Mondo zombie film category.
Yeah.
But it always reminded me of like if you made a copy of a copy of a copy.
One of the better ones, so I can't wait to refresh our memory on this one. First, we're going to start with The Devil and Miss Jones. Hopefully I can dig up a trailer. Check that shit out. We'll be right back, motherfuckers.
Boom.
River wide, river deep, river running in my sleep, coming back home.
I had my life to live over.
It's out of the question.
Oh, I know. I was just saying that if I did have my life to live over,
What would you do?
I would live a life filled, engulfed, consumed by lust.
You would.
Yes,
Engulfed
consumed.
with lust.
Yes.
Just walk through that door.
Touch me, I can get off. We'll get off together. I've done everything that I've been taught. Doesn't that count for anything?
I'm sure you've pleased the master, but nothing can change. Ever.
All right, guys, so we just got done watching The Devil in Miss Jones. I thought the movie was pretty decent. I can see how this is a prolific, pornography. I mean, there's definitely some staples in this movie that you expect when you're going into an adult film. You know what I'm saying? So it was almost
checked off the bucket list.
right. It was like a Rolodex of things that you would want to see in a porno. And after the initial scene, the beginning of the movie, where I thought it really established some good mood and this gritty grindhouse drive-in theater vibe.
I was digging it.
Yeah, we have to, as expected, have to be ushered into the pornographic scenes. And for being an hour and 7 minutes, it felt much longer. And some of these scenes, what with it being the early 1970s, they have to flesh them out. But I don't know, I like this movie. I'm glad it's in my collection, and I can see how it's a prolific piece of pornographic history. What about you, Dale? What was your impression overall with The Devil in Miss Jones?
I enjoyed the film aspects of it. Yes, of course, I've never been a fan of too much 70s porno. There's too much hair for me. It
Yes.
lingers on.
Does.
But there's also a certain thing about 70s porn that I enjoy in a movie aspect. Because it's from the 70s, you couldn't just go online or go to the porn shop and buy something, like, unless you were rich and could afford reel-to-reel and all that. We were discussing that.
Yeah.
So they went through all the stuff everybody wants to see.
With that being said, unless you are, a horror or porno aficionado, someone that's really looking for, pieces of cinematic history, then I really couldn't recommend it. But with that being said, I think this is still an excellent addition to my personal collection. And out of 10 stars, I think I could give The Devil and Miss Jones a solid 6.5 out of 10. Dale?
Yeah, I'd say it in that range, about 5.5. It's not one of my favorites, but I enjoyed it. Good exploitation level
Right.
stuff.
So with this one checked off the old list, we're gonna be getting right into Dr. Butcher.
Dr. Butcher!
MD.
Don't do this to me, please, doctor.
His name is Dr. Butcher, MD, medical deviant. He has perverted the science of medicine for his own maniacal means. Dr. Butcher, MD, medical deviant.
You will die, only to live again in a younger body. Then you can tell me if the operation was a success, what it's like to pass from life to death, and death to life.
See Dr. Butcher's diabolical surgery.
You must have a psychopathic deviant in the hospital.
Dr. Butcher loves New York. There are so many attractive patients to operate on.
I could easily kill you now, but I'm determined to have your brain. It will be the culmination of my career.
Dr. Butcher, medical deviant.
Alright, we're back. And this was a good watch. I really liked watching movies like this because like we were talking about it in the film. It's like comfort food.
Yes.
Reminds us of childhood, renting movies, good old Italian soundtrack, blood, guts, gore, zombies, and titties.
You know, I'm with Dale on this one. Like, I love Italian horror movies, namely Giallo, but, you know, the zombie cannibalism, you know, subgenre, you know, isn't without, you know, its successes too. I mean, there's a lot of great movies in that genre. Most importantly, of course, Cannibal Holocaust, but Dr. Butcher MD is one of those hidden gems. I mean, it's also known as Zombie Holocaust, and you know, it wears its intentions on its sleeve. Like, this movie is about the gore, it's about the exploitation. So we're gonna be doing a star count, and in my humble opinion, Dr. Butcher MD, aka Zombie Holocaust, gets a solid 6.5 or 7 out of 10. Do it.
I'll give this great gem a 8 out of 10 because I love the shit out of these zombie cannibal movies. I have most of the cannibal films. I won't say I have all of them, but I have damn near most of the Mondo films. So yes, on that note, I'm giving it an 8.